Hey, what's going on, guys? We back. Another day. What can I say, man? All glory be to God. Straight up. For another one. Another one, man. If you woke up today, I have to say, he ain't done with you yet. Even if you may feel like you're done, you ain't done. So keep on pushing. Simple as that. And today, man, it was a great day. It's a great day, man. It's a great day. Hot, Texas. So love the heat, the humidity, all that. Just grateful for it, man. I'm grateful for it. Could it be a little bit drier for sure, but you know what? It is what it is. But I wanted to discuss, man, that there's times and points in our life where we have security. We have security. Whether that may be you have a lot of money stacked up. You saved your money or you just have money, whatever it may be. Or you got family that has a lot of money. Or you have family maybe that don't have a lot of money, but you have someone who supports you in a sense, right? Financially. So you don't feel the pressure and the need to go and get money and go and do things for yourself. You know, of course I'm not just talking financial wise, but in a sense of just get at whatever dream, career, um type path that you want, you know? And with that, of course, money is not everything, but with that, finances will come, right? And there's times where when you have that security, I've been there. I've been there where you have that security, you have that thing that allows you to just kind of relax and not go and get it because you really don't need to, you know? And I'm not just talking about money, but I'm talking about just getting up and getting at it. And of course, the finances will come with that, you know, with whatever it may be, whether you want to be a freaking a doctor, whether you want to be a firefighter, police officer, you know, a truck driver, whatever it may be, a therapist, you know, whatever. But something that gets you up and you start working, you know, or you're a mentor, a motivational speaker, whatever it may be, a pastor, whatever. But just something that gets you up because you have a passion for it and the flair to ignite that fire in you. And then of course with it, finances will come. You know, and there's been times where I've had the security and I just get content. I get lazy, you know, and it causes me to not want to go and get money for myself or have money. I've been there. You know, I've been there where I've had people holding it down for me, my parents, you know, and I just said, you know what? Now I could relax. I could chill. I could chill. I'm okay. When in reality, in that time, if you have that time and maybe you feel like you're in that spot or you've been in that spot and now things are different. But if you're in that spot, I want you to say, as a person who was there and didn't go and get it and like strive to do things and do like things for myself and make money, right? And save money for myself instead of just rely on other people's money for bills, whatever it may be. Of course, you know, you got to have stuff for yourself, but as me being in that spot and not doing anything and just kind of like relaxing, being lazy just because I was like I don't need to make money. I'm covered. The fam got me, right? Excuse me. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's the perfect time for you to be grinding, hustling, so you could then save that money. And so when times do get to a point, because there will be a time where your family won't be around. There will be, you know, and God willing, your family they bless you, they leave you with money, you know, but not every family is like that, you know, and We can't just rely on that. That's not something to have a mentality of like, oh, I don't have to work. I don't need to make my own money because my family's got me. If my mom passed or my dad passed or my grandfather passed, my grandma passed, oh, I would get so much inheritance. That is not the mentality to have. Absolutely not. If you have a mentality like that, it's just not it. You don't expect inheritance. You just kind of get blessed with it. You get blessed with it. You see, me, I'm not expecting any inheritance. My grandfather, God rest his soul, he passed and I did get a little bit of money. God willing. Did I expect money? No. I didn't even, that thought didn't even cross my mind. I could care less about anything that is my family's possessions to then become mine because they're not no longer on the earth. That is not the mentality to have. You gotta have the mentality of like, yo, I'm gonna have things for myself and I'm gonna give that to my kids as well. You know, that's what I would like to do. But when you have that security, that is the time to be grinding. That is the time to be grinding. And don't just be like, I can relax. There's no time to relax. No time for that. If anything, now it's the time to like it's time to get at it and do what you want to do. But of course, be grinding, saving, stacking up some bread. Money's not everything. I can't seem to stress that enough. But unfortunately, in this world we live in, you gotta have some money because when money's not in the equation, you're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be starving. Of course, you can stay in a shelter, but no one wants to stay in a shelter. You know, I'm sure that's tough. I'm sure that is very tough. I don't know. Thankfully, I've never lived in a shelter, but I can only imagine. You know, but there will get to a point, like for me, for example, where that security goes away. And I'm talking from personal experience. The security goes away, and then all of a sudden, you're sitting there being lazy. You were being lazy, content with just working barely, just enough to pay a phone bill, right? Some insurance, food, but then anything else, you're like, it's all good. I don't gotta worry about. I don't gotta worry about none, no more extra bills. I ain't gotta worry about like rent or mortgage. Why? Cause man, people got it covered. The fam got it covered for me. These good friends got it covered for me. And then till a day, your friends, your family, they ain't covering you. And then you're gonna get to that point where you're like, crap, I have to make more money. I need to be working a lot. I need to work all the time. I need to work 5 days a week. Like I gotta work. I gotta work every day to survive. And it will get to that point. And for me, it got to that point. It got to that point where it's like, crap, okay, no more, no more relaxing, no more chilling now. I gotta get up and get at it now. I gotta get up and get at it. And of course, I've done that. I've that's what I've been doing. But there's times where security will come in. Even when you're getting at it, there'll be a time where boom, you maybe have roommates, right? You have roommates. You got a group of people living. So you're not having to put in as much money as usual. So you kind of relax. You say, you know what? I ain't I don't need to work that much. I don't need to be on my grind. I'm gonna chill. I'm content with what I have. But don't let the security, because security will come. It'll come and it'll go. But when the security comes, do not allow it to make you be like, yo, I'm good with being here. Always strive to be, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Strive to go up. Strive to go up. And keep on striving. Do not let security make you content. That's the title of this video. That's the title of this video. But do not allow it to just make you be like, all right, I could take I could take a chill pill. There's no time to relax. Only time to relax is when you about to go to sleep after a nice day of grinding and getting at it and moving up, you know, gaining experience in this thing called life, right? And then whatever, of course, your endeavor is, but do not relax. Do not relax. And onto another video, I'm gonna kind of get more into onto it, but like whoever needs to hear this, I don't even know if anyone will watch this, but you know what? Someone will. Maybe not even all the way through, but if you made it all the way through, man, I want you to know you got this. You freaking got this. You got this. Like, if you want it, you're gonna get it. Simple as that. That's the mentality. That's the mentality that I have, you know. And stay grinding. Stay grinding. If you breathe in, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? You know. Love y'all. The next one.